Good afternoon. This is Oshiro. I'm an English coach specialized on American English pronunciation and speaking. こんにちは。ネッドです。私はアメリカ英語の発音とスピーキングを専門としております。今日はですね、日本で今行われてます、外国から外国人労働者を連れてくるという方針がありますよね。それについてちょっと英語でお話をさせていただきます。What I want to say today is that if you want to come to Japan to get a job, you really need to learn how to speak Japanese. Of course, everyone knows that, but reality is different. You see, number of foreign workers come to Japan every day under special programs sponsored by the Japanese government. And when they meet Japanese immigration officers for the first time for interview after they land Japan, they find themselves unable to speak Japanese as much as they should. One of the reasons is that before they come to Japan, they are required to take certain hours of Japanese language lessons. But what they learn at school is that how to write and read Japanese rather than on how to speak Japanese. And on top of that, they hardly have a chance to practice speaking Japanese language with the real Japanese people. So when they meet these Japanese immigration officers for interview, they find these real Japanese people speaking so fast so that they don't understand what they're talking about. The consequences are Japanese employers who are expecting to find these foreign workers start working right away, end up spending time and money on re-educating these foreign workers about Japanese. Let me briefly explain about Japan's policy on foreign workers. Japan started bringing foreign workers about 25 years ago. As of the end of October in 2018, a total number of foreign workers in Japan reached 1.46 million people, which is an increase of about 14% from the preceding year. But what happened to these foreign workers is that they have been exploited as cheap labor by employers and brokers. So that is why Japanese government announced new immigration law called Specified or Specific Skills Visa 1 and 2 on April 1st last year. So Japanese government is hoping this new law will be able to address pending issues such as exploitation and mounting numbers of illegal aliens with expired visas and labor abuses. And last year also Japanese government announced is that they plan to bring in total of 345,000 foreign workers over the next 5 years. This is because Japan is facing aging population, also sharp drop in the birth rate. So they cannot find, Japan has difficulty finding right people for industries where labor-intensive workforce is required, such as construction, farming, and nursing care. But to qualify this new immigration law, these foreign workers have to pass 2 tests. One is industry sector related test, skills test, which involve the terminologies or jargons related to that particular industry these foreign workers are assigned to. A second test is so-called Japanese language proficiency test. If they pass the test for the visa first, visa 1, whichever it is, they'll be able to stay here in Japan for up to 5 years. And if you passed visa 2, you'll be able to stay here in Japan as long as you want. And also, you'll be able to bring in your families and live together with them. A striking feature of this new immigration law is that these foreign workers' pays are equal or above those of Japanese peers who are in the same position as they are. Another interesting feature of this new immigration law is that they are allowed to switch their employers only if they find their conditions, working conditions, are different from those promised before. But this change can be allowed only among the same industries. For example, if you're working for a construction firm, you'll be allowed to change to another construction firm. That's all for today. Thank you very much. I hope this information is useful in helping you decide whether you want to come to Japan. And let me reiterate that if you really want to come to Japan to get a job, you really have to learn how to speak Japanese language. That's all for today. どうもありがとうございました。Bye now.